Hello and welcome to Ponsse Studio. We are here at the Ponsse show in Sweden, in Surahammar, where we are about to launch a lot of new products.
And this is a celebration day for us. You know, after long 2 COVID years, we are here finally together with our customers, with our partners. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing to be here, and we have lots of nice, good products that we are launching today. So this is a great happening.
It's going to be amazing. And remember that we have a chat open, so please ask any questions that you might have. There is also subtitles in many different languages, so choose your preferred one. Let's take a walk around the area.
Yes, let's do that.
Hi, now we're here in the forest. What do we have here?
We have here a completely new Ponsse H8 harvester head. The new harvester head was introduced officially in February, but now we are proud to launch this product in a real life, real conditions today.
Actually, it is a completely new head. So when we compare to the previous H8, so frame, covers, housing, hydraulic, basically everything is new. And if we go in a more like what is more important to the customer here, of course we have a new type of saw box over there. So it's a little bit wider than before, so you have more space for the bigger stems over there. And what is really big thing for our customers is the active speed.
Could you describe how it works? What is active speed?
Simply, you have 3 different speed and torque levels in the hydraulic. So, as a black and white example, when you talk about the new H8, you have like an old H8 power over there, but you also have a 8.7 and 8.6 speed over there. So, like a kind of 3 products in the same package. So that gives the productivity then for our customers.
Yes, sounds great.
And I mean, plenty of other things, and this is the first time that we are out in the front of the public with the new H8. So it is great to show here to the customers front of the product, but really it's different here and how it's built. So nice to be here, even it's a little bit rainy. So.
Yeah, and the head has been tested in different countries, different conditions. Can you tell more about this?
Yeah, we were testing the head in France. We were testing the active speed separately in Germany, UK. Sweden has been an important place for us to test also this new H8. The forest is nice in the southern Sweden, and we have plenty of customers with the older H8, so they can really compare and see how are the benefits of the new H8.
Yeah, and for which space machines is the new H8 suited for?
Well, here behind we can see it's a bare. So when you have big trees, when you make a clear cutting and so on, then of course the bare is the right tool. You can put the H8 also to our new Scorpion Giant now. So that is something what you're gonna see later on. I hope a little more. So that will be another base machine, and then also ergo. So you can also put it in an ergo machine.
Okay, yes. Good, very good. And when the new head is available from production?
Now we are building this kind of zero series, so we want to make sure that everything is fine in the production line and so on. And officially we are starting the serial production in the beginning of the next year. So today, when you want to buy a new machine, you can have a new head already. So because of our order book.
Yeah, so good. Sounds good.
Yes.
Thank you, Janne.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, will you tell a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Niklas Savilatti, and I drive a Ponsse beer harvester machine in Sweden, southern Sweden, Jönköping, Värnamo.
What is your history with Ponsse?
It's quite a long history with Ponsse. I have been driving Ponsse machines all my life, 20 to 25 years ago.
Damn, that's so cool to hear. What kind of machines have you tried, or what Ponsse machines have you had?
I have had 3 Ponsse Ergos, and now this is number 4 of the Ponsse beer, the biggest harvester machine.
How has it felt being with these machines?
Amazing. I feel that Ponsse is with me all the way, and like that.
Do you have a good experience with Ponsse?
No, yes, of course. Very long history with Ponsse, and they listen to me when I talk about development and also that. So I feel it's a very great company, Ponsse.
You have had the chance to try the new H8 harvester head. What is the difference to the other harvester heads?
The older one is quite very good also. This is a bigger harvester head, and develop is amazing to drive this one. It feels really great. The difference is the higher speed in the smaller tree, dimension of the smaller tree.
So it has felt good to drive with the new H8 head?
Like a dream.
Like a dream come true. Incredible to hear. Yeah. Do you have something else you want to explain about Ponsse or your experience with Ponsse or the new machine?
There is lots of history of Ponsse, and they always listen to the customers. Not all the time. Yes, of course. And they developing the harvester head and also the machines and everything around it. So it feels great to be a Ponsse customer. Really, really, really.
So great to hear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now we are here with the new Scorpio Giant that has the same harvester head we were recently talking about, the H8. Will you guys tell me more about this new launch?
Jan, what was the main reason why this new Scorpion Giant was developed?
Of course, the request came from the customer, like always. So everybody loves the Scorpion concept, but then there start to be demand for the little bit bigger head for the Scorpion King. And actually, demand was to get a little bit better roller geometry for the big trees, for the H7 head. And we have that roller geometry, better geometry in H8. So we just limited a little bit the opening of the H8, and this way we get a perfect solution for the customer.
Sounds good.
Yes, but of course when we put a little bit bigger head to the crane tip, then we need to make also some changes for the base machine side, and so that was the main reason why we started to develop the Scorpion Giant.
Good. What are the main differences in the new Scorpion Giant if compared with the Scorpion King?
Yeah, of course the biggest difference is of course the crane. In Scorpion Giant we have new Cvt Plus crane, and there we have a stronger main boom and more lifting power, and this way we can put the H8 head and still get the 10-meter terrain reach for the Scorpion Giant. But also all our other smaller heads are available for the Scorpion Giant. And in the base machine side we have more tractive force in Scorpion Giant compared to the King. So actually we can say that this machine, Scorpion Giant, is not the giant when we are talking about the size of the machine, but it has power of the giant.
What other benefits the new Scorpion Giant brings to our customers?
Yeah, of course in the Scorpion Giant we have all other nice features what we have in other Scorpion models. So 3 frames, active leveling system, active balancing system, and also all the new features what we introduced last year for the other models. So we have the new future cabin, and then we have the new working lights, and of course the 5G information system and active crane for the harvester crane.
So a lot of new improvements and new features.
Yes, of course.
Good. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you.
And now we have here Olli Tiainen. You have been working earlier as software developer in 5G and harvester active crane projects. And now you are project manager of 5G. Olli, can you tell to the audience what benefits the new Opti-5g brings to our customers?
The Opti-5g benefits are basically the new user interface that has been completely made today's standards. And of course, in the end, this enables our customers to have more automation in the end as we develop our information system and machine control system Opti-5g even further.
And the new Opti-5g also features Harvester Active Grain. What is Harvester Active Grain and how does it work?
Well, Harvester Active Grain is our new way of controlling the grain tip and the harvester head. So the user, the operator, no longer has to individually move every joint and do everything himself. Now the automation helps the operator, and now the operator can just move the harvester head.
Okay, so it improves the productivity of the machine.
In addition to that, we also have our new end damping system in Harvester Active Grain, which helps the customer use the machine more reliably, and it also reduces the mechanical stress to the machine itself. The Active Grain is easier to use by our newer operators, so the learning curve is a little bit less steep for our new operators.
Good.
Wow.
Thank you, Olli.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, hello, I'm Marcus Pessonel. I work as operator trainer here in Sweden. And now I'm here at this Ponsse show and showing all the new products that we have released. So that's me.
Great to hear. What's your history with Ponsse?
I worked with my dad. We run our own company and we bought our first Ponzi machine in '94. So I have quite much experience with the company and so on, and know all the people, and then it was quite easy to start working for them because they wanted me to start working for Ponsse, and then here I am, so that's how it went.
Wonderful to hear, a lot of history. Tell us a little bit more about your training.
Yeah, I'm doing operator training here, so I teach new operators how to run the machines, do new deliveries and also use machines. And also we have this methodic training with the experienced operators, how to teach them to do even better work and all that. So.
Sounds fantastic. Tell us a little bit about your experience with the Ponzi Machines.
Yeah, like I said, I started driving when I was 9 years old, and we bought our first Ponsse in '94, so I pretty much grew up in these things, so that's my experience, and it's good, I think.
You're an expert. What is your favorite machine so far?
I must say the Giant, it's getting quite attached to me now, so when I have tried it, so it's a good machine. The Scorpion is a favorite of mine because I like the pressure that you can put on a machine and stress on it, because it just keeps giving you more and more. So that's the good part. The operator is the obstacle, not the machine. So that's the nice part.
So nice to hear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are now here inside the cabin, introducing the new Active Seat. Will you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, Active Seat is totally new feature in Ponsse machines, and it is developed to improve that working environment and ergonomics of the driver. And the basic idea of the Active Seat is that we have added electric motor in the base of the seat, and this electric motor is turning this seat so that this direction of the seat is always towards the grapple. And this technology is based on active grain technology and this data coming from the active seat system, so that direction of the seat is always towards the grapple, and this improves the ergonomic of the driver.
That's amazing. What do you think the customers will be most amazed by this new product?
I think that it's amazed so that we still can have this large and very comfortable cabin as been always, and we have good space here, and also at the same time this visibility to the grapple during the normal work is perfect, and it's all the time pointing towards the grapple, and driver don't need to use neck or anything. You are only sitting and looking what you are doing.
Yeah. When is this new feature Active Seat available?
Active Seat is available from beginning of year 23 for all forwarders equipped with active crane functionality. We also have a possibility to add extra display for all forwarders, so that driver, when he is sitting towards the engine side, he is able to see all the same information in that smaller extra display, what is presented in main display on the crane side of the cabin. So it improves that usability also, so that driver can see, example, map information or driving speed or whatever he wants. Also when driving the machine to the normal driving direction. And this option has been available since September last year, so it's in production at the moment.
Hej, vill du berätta lite om dig själv?
Ja, hej, jag heter Peter Persson och kommer en bit utanför Brås och är här och tittar på lite nya fräscha maskiner.
Du är kund för Ponsse, eller hur? Vad betyder Ponsse för dig?
Ja, det betyder kvalitet och bra service, och hela den biten funkar jättebra. Så att Ponsse är ett ganska enkelt val.
Underbart att höra. Så du har bra erfarenheter med Ponsse?
Ja, det har jag. Bara bra.
Vilken maskin av Ponsse är det du har?
Jag har Buffalo, har jag haft ett par stycken, och ska byta nu till en elefant faktiskt. Så att,
ser du fram emot det?
Ja, det gör jag faktiskt.
Du har inte haft möjlighet att testa de nya nyheterna? Eller?
Nej, jag har inte gjort det. Men jag hörde de som har gjort det, de blev faktiskt väldigt positivt överraskade. Så att det är nog jättebra.
Så härligt att höra. Har du någonting mer du vill säga om Ponsse eller om din erfarenhet med Ponsse?
Ja, vad ska jag säga? Jag tycker Ponsse, det är bra maskiner, och det här med service och sånt där fungerar kanon. Så att det finns inget dåligt att säga egentligen.
Vad skönt att höra. Toppen. Tusen tack.
Tack själv.
Our engineering teams have done excellent work, and today we are proud to launch a real big forefather, Ponsse Mammoth. Juha, can you tell us what was the main reason why this new Mammoth was developed?
Okay, the main reason was that our customers, they were asking about how they can gain productivity for the forwarders. And first phase was that in 2018 we launched this new crane, K121, at Expo Forest, Brazil. And customers were happy. They said that the Elephant King with the K121 was very good product and the productivity was good. But at the same time we launched this Bison with the Cvt transmission. So we start to think that what if we build a bigger forwarder with the 25-ton load capacity and put the Cvt transmission into that machine. And here we are now launching this real beast of the machine. So.
Yes, this is a perfect event, so very, very nice. Ville, can you tell the main changes of this machine?
Well, telling only the main changes will take over 15 minutes, so but let's keep it rough. So main differences between Elephant King and the Mammoth: the bogies. Bogies are much bigger and heavier than an Elephant King. The hub size is bigger, and also the bogies are portal bogies, so that there will be more ground clearance, and then load space is bigger, of course. As you can see in the picture, there is a lot more wood than in Elephant King. so that the productivity generally is much bigger and better in that way.
And of course the machine is bigger, so the frame is bigger.
Yes.
And also we have a little bit different rear frame here, so basically the frame is a little bit tilted to the backwards, so it keeps the load better in the load space.
So normally Elephant King has a flat surface on rear frame, but this has a 2-degree angle, so that it is not flat compared to normal rear frames. And generally the frame itself is reinforced so that it will allow more speed when operating in the forest, so that it will not twist or bend or like that. So the structure is much more than in Elephant. I'm not saying that the Elephant King is not good, but this is even better.
Exactly. And then we have a new middle joint on the machine, and then we go to the Cvt transmission itself. So
how the Cvt transmission works?
So basically, Cvt transmission has benefits so that it's a combination between the hydrostatic transmission and then the mechanical transmission. So we can use that so that when we are starting to move, we use the hydrostatic, and then when we gain speed, we start to use more this mechanical drivetrain. So it makes the changes automatically. And the transmission gearbox itself has 3 gears inside, so 1, 2, 3, that it changes at the speed. So basically we can start from 0 to the 20 without changing gears.
So it improves the productivity of the machine.
Exactly so.
And also reduce the fuel consumption.
Yeah, that is true. And normal conditions when we are driving, machine is driving with 1,500 revolutions per minute all the time. So basically we can gain the speed with the low revolutions of the diesel engine. So that's a real benefit. The engine is running at the best zone of fuel consumption all the time. So
yeah,
that is good.
Good. And Ville, what is the situation with the deliveries? When the customer can get these machines from production?
Well, we are starting the serial production beginning of 23. So I believe that the first quarter is already done, but second quarter there will be open slots, I believe, for the Mammoth. So order book is getting full, so be fast. And everybody remember, this is a mean machine.
Exactly.
Good.
So tell us, because he's right now the owner of a new Mammoth here, so we'll discuss about this a little bit. So hello, Jean. Tell us a little bit about the customer and the new machine that's going to Canada.
Okay, we've been thinking about this customer because Luca and his team, they really like high productivity, and they were the one who have been testing the first prototype of K120 that became K121 cranes 3-4 years ago. And they are always looking for something new that will eventually be offering more productivity. So when we got that opportunity to test Mammoth in Quebec, I told Luca that they were one of the first choice for us to test that machine with bigger load capacity, more pulling power, and so.
Yeah, that is great, and congratulations for the new machine.
Thank you.
And tell us about the environment where this machine is going.
Actually, they work in a mixed forest, so there is a lot of spruce, pine, aspen, so very heavy load, very difficult condition all the time, and most of the time one forwarder haul the wood for 2 harvesters, so they are hauling average 2,500 to 3,000, sometimes more than 3,000, 3,500 cubic meter a week with one forwarder.
Okay.
And the distance are very long, so they need a huge machine.
And do you have lots of snow?
Yeah, a lot of snow. 2 meters, 2 meters in winter.
Yeah, so 2 meters snow. It's quite amazing. So what about the CVT? Any thoughts about CVT box that we have here?
Yeah, they haven't tried it, but for the customer who got the Bison already, they are so excited about the control, the efficiency of the CVT, so we can just expect that on a bigger machine like that, it's going to be great, more efficiency, better control.
Yeah. Yeah. And right now, how many Ponsse machines do you have at the moment?
I have 2 harvester head and 1 forwarders.
Amazing. Thank you, fellas, and congratulations for the new machine.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Now we are here to introduce the new Active Cabin. Will you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, Active Cabin is our cabin suspension which is optional to help for the operator comfortness when he's driving. So basically it's helping the operator. And it's available from Buffalo and Buffalo King upwards until the Mammut. So it's a very good option for the customer operator comfortness.
Why was it developed?
It was developed because all the time the demand for the comfort of operating increases. So basically this is our answer to that.
Amazing. And what is so new and special with the Active Cabin?
Active Cabin is basically quite simple invention, but with simpleness everybody knows that it also works, so it is very good.
Truly. When is it available?
It's available from the beginning of 23 in those models that I mentioned.
Yeah.
So, from Buffalo upwards till Mammut. So
amazing.
Everybody get that.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we have Ralph Drake from Valens. How are you doing?
I feel really well. It's really nice to meet all the people, especially the Canadian people. And we worked together with Ponsse since 25 years. So, you know, we know a lot of people and it was really nice to see them. But on the other hand, also to see this new product. Of course, we know the products, but we don't saw them in real life. And this is amazing. I'm really surprised about that.
Yeah, and quite amazing. It's to be honest, we have been traveling right now a little bit more and seeing people and getting face to face. So this is actually the biggest thing. You know, Ponsse is always, you know, at its best when we see people, and you can really feel this right now here.
It is for sure. We can't write good emails, so we have to talk and face by face. And this is the first opportunity to do it, yeah. Hopefully Corona is over now.
Big changes. How do you see these?
For us, the Mammut is not the target market. It's not Germany, as you know. It's Canadian and South America. But Scorpion Giant is, for us, it's a perfect machine. And we need it because in our Central Europe, we have bigger trees. So the trend is absolutely right to make the machines more versatile. So, and the big advantage of our products is that we can use it to small trees and even to bigger trees. And now with the H8, it's the right way. So I'm very positive for future.
Just a specific question about the Active Cabin. How do you see that?
I don't drive with that machine until now. I have to test it by myself and wait for the first customer feedback. But if this solution is working pretty well, it will be a good solution. Everything what we can do for the ergonomics is positive for the driver. Even the turning seat is a very good idea because then we don't turn the complete cabin. It's not that wise because too much kilos. But we only turn the driver, which is the goal of that technology. I'm really positive about that, and let's see how it works and get the feedback. We will have the machine on the Interforst fair in a couple of weeks, and immediately we will start to sell this stuff and get the feedback.
But this is good because, you know, we have been listening for the feedback from the customers that have been driving because we have the demo side here, so they feel that it's working amazingly well. So this is very positive. And you feel that the market situation is quite positive for you guys for the coming months and hopefully for the years as well.
At the moment, this year will be maybe one of the best for us, and also next year it will be very good for us. With that kind of products, I don't feel bad. Of course, it goes up and down. You know that. We do this job also, but I'm not scared about that. No.
Great to be in this fair together with you guys.
Thanks. Okay.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for everyone participating in Ponsse studio. Do you have anything to add, Jonas?
Yeah, and if you have any questions, please contact your local salesperson.
Or www.ponsse.com. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. See you in the forest.
Bye-bye.